Recording in progress.
Today is September 23rd. This Town of Crestone board meeting is being held both in person and via Zoom. The time is 9:30. To ensure timely completion of town business, the following procedures will be followed. All participants must keep microphones muted and videos off except during citizens' comments or when called on to speak by the board. Per section 7.3 of our procedures and rules of order, we allow 15 minutes total for citizens' comments. Each speaker has up to 3 minutes to speak. Please state your name and for speaking. Can you roll call, please?
Mayor Pro Tem Politi,
Here.
Trustee Lakai. Here. Trustee Oglesby. Here. Trustee Kozlowski.
Here.
And Mayor Byer is absent with notice, and Trustee Martinez is absent without notice.
Do you have the roll call, the vision statement on you?
I don't, but I can. Imagine that. Historic Crestone, Colorado exemplifies small mountain town beauty within a community committed to sustainable living practices and spiritual traditions. The town continues to celebrate its pioneering spirit and unique diversity through contemporary self-reliance. Crestone's goals are to enhance economic viability, environmental preservation, renewable energy use, and social responsibility.
Any additions to the agenda?
Move we approve the agenda as presented.
I have a request. Can we table the executive session to the first meeting in October until we have more members here to be able to address the issue? And also, if we can, and I can't find it here, I thought there was a presentation of the bills. There was no bill approval meeting, so if we can schedule that for, I think it's the Thursday before the next board meeting.
Fine with me.
Did everybody read Kim's?
I move we approve the agenda as amended.
Any seconds?
A second.
Discussion, did everybody read Kim's letters and requests?
I did.
And did you?
Should I vote?
Did you read Kim's letter or request for executive session and evaluation?
Yes, I did. Do we need to have the attorney present for that?
I don't think so.
There's an awful lot there, and I read it, but I'd like some time to go through it, and also I didn't receive the copies of the evaluation that are blank for us to fill out. Can I have one, please?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
So can I ask why not do it today?
I think we should have more board members present. There's a lot that is brought forward in what Kim has written, and I'd like to see other opinions as well. And also I'd like to have an opportunity myself to be able to fill out the form and present it in a proper way.
Okay. Also, we're not doing the treasurer's report today, right?
She said she had things she wanted to do.
Okay. And we're not doing approval of minutes.
No.
We're not doing a mayor's report. We're not doing a finance committee report. We're not doing an attorney's report. Now we're not doing an executive session. Do you still want all your things on the agenda here?
Well, they were on the last agenda, never gotten to them, and it's just a brief report on what some of the things that I found, and it's, quite honestly, it's never changing.
All right. Can you change your motion to as amended?
Yeah, I did, make a motion to as amended.
All right. All in favor?
And so we are removing, what do we have on the agenda? We have the clerk's report. And then the auditor,
Most of that stayed.
is living wisdom on here?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Citizens' comments?
We did.
On. Is it on?
Sounds like it.
Is it?
Stop loud.
Nick Navarez, 2271 Big Sands Way. I am here to just give a recap of the Crestone Energy Fair. Goldie, who was our liaison with the event, isn't able to come today. I think she might be on Zoom. But I think Anya and Goldie, did come on this as well. We had, a really uneventful event, which, you know, as a planner is great. We seemed to, continue to increase in numbers while keeping the traffic on point. I don't know if any of you were here during that weekend, but we had, dedicated, traffic directors at the corner of Golden and Cottonwood with maps of where to park. I think we discussed the letter that we had given months ago with regards to, notifying residents of who to contact if they had an issue. I checked in with Ariel a number of times just to see if there were any issues or complaints, and it didn't seem like we had any, which is a first. I think all in all, it was, pretty smooth. So, I think we've got a really great team, of dedicated, mostly volunteers. And, we are, continuing to move forward in a really, great direction, of growth and communication with the town and with each other. So, I just wanted to report that. Yeah.
Did you have to interact with Eddie at all?
Yes, Eddie was fantastic. He was on point, literally, I think 4 days out of the, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And he was there within 15-20 minutes, very, reliable and communicative and, not obstructionary. So that was a change in the interaction. Really, I can't say enough good things about the support staff, and just everybody was very, helpful and communicative, and it just felt really good. So, much gratitude to the town, to everybody working here, and, our group was really amazing. So
It was a great weekend.
it was, it was awesome.
Yeah.
So, that's it. Thank you, guys. Yes.
I know we're not supposed to read like citizens' comments, but I just want to say that my gosh, it was very well done. It was had a real peaceful vibe through the whole weekend. Energy Fair did all the things you said you were gonna do. The parking was handled really well. The noise was kept, I personally never heard any complaints, so
Great,
I think it was well done.
thank you. Yeah, I mean, again, it wasn't just me, it was a really beautiful team of people who were coming together to do something important. So, so again, thank you for your patience and, continued, belief in us as an event. Cause we definitely want to highlight the best of what Creston is and what has to offer, so thank you.
Well, and I'd like to thank the Energy Folks people for really listening to what the town and the townspeople had to say and really working to eliminate problems. So thank you for really taking those concerns seriously and
Yeah,
dealing with.
well, again, we consider this a long-term solution, right? We want to continue growing in community and feel like it's important that we do so here with everyone, versus trying to ostracize ourselves in a different location. So for us, it was really important that we understood what the issues were and tried to resolve them as best possible. So I'm glad that we felt like we had a good resolution. So again, thank you for the opportunity.
I note in, your old business decision regarding Andrew Martinez extension of contract hours. He's an employee that was hired improperly. I still object to his hiring, not to his work. I think does a great job. I object to the board's hiring of him improperly. And I would like to, piggyback Isn's thoughts, and I should have done this before Nick left, as to how well both the music festival and the energy fair have adopted the recommendations of the committee for dealing with the noise and other issues, and they're doing a great job. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone on Zoom, citizens comments?
Hey, it's Anya. I just wanted to ask about the YouTube recordings, if that's still happening for meetings. It looks like after Sarah left, the recordings of meetings stopped going up on YouTube. So I'm wondering if there's another system for that. I try to attend live as much as I can, but sometimes I can't.
I can see, no, there haven't been, because I haven't had the time or the bandwidth to do so. I'll try to make that harder.
Is that something Sarah had a special skill that maybe Patty doesn't?
Patty could probably do it, we just haven't trained on that yet, we're training on other things.
So it might be a goal. Right. Did you hear that, Anya?
Yeah, like for the last meeting and the last work session, I wasn't there. So I think we agreed when we talked about it before that they would be posted within 5 days. So if that's not happening anymore, I can adjust my understanding. But it's just really hard to properly report on anything if I can't get recordings.
And you can still get recordings, right? You just can't go on YouTube.
No, I don't have the recordings at all.
Awkward.
But she's
still here, yeah. No, she can't.
She can't request them.
She can request them. She could email and be like, can I have this?